Okay guys, back for another cast of the druid. So, last time I logged out in Dustwater Marsh, and I had 3 quests. I had 1 quest I need to finish. I needed some stuff, acid stuff from spiders, and um, I had 2 other quests to hand in, so a total of 3 quests really. Uh, so I finished the last quest. I had something I had to do in real life, so I have to stop a little abruptly, so to speak. Um, but of the 3 quests I handed in, it only sort of gave me 1 other, and it's handed in right here in Gromgo in Stranglethorn Vale. So that's where I'm going, or where I went. And then now that I was here, there was level. Let me see. There was 2 level 36 quests in Booty Bay. So I thought, oh well, you know what? I'm gonna bring those as well. Um, And then I realized I got a level 35 and a level 36 quest up here in Hemmenessing, where is Hunter Camp. Not to mention that back in the day I picked up a level 35 elite out here in the waters. So yeah, you know what? Let's just get into it. I got pretty much the quest lined up here that I want to do. And I think I'll take the elite quest last. I might even make a separate video for those, as they're fairly tough. Let's see, it's not those guys I want. So what I'm looking for now is Snapjaw Crocodile skins. So we are sort of beginning to enter areas where there are fairly high level mobs. Compared to me, or at least it's almost the same level. And I'm not really interested in these guys lately. I'm sure they're part of Hemmenessing, where is kill everything, every mob in sight pretty much. These guys I don't need either. It's some kind of fish. So I'm thinking right now maybe someone else have done the quest, because I don't really see any crocs around. Oh, there's actually one there. So these are the guys that can drop the stuff I want. I think I'll take a little mana pot here. But like I said, this crocodile skin and the hostile takeover, I picked it up in Booty Bay by some of the goblins down there. Oh yeah, and the quest I'm bringing along from Dustwater Marsh is this Orc Defiant Head. I'll get back to it later. Um, and both these kinds of meat here, they'll be useful eventually, I'm pretty sure. For cooking, of course. There are crocs over here, by the way. I think actually gonna, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this side of the shore first. And I would say, yeah, the guy that just got killed there was but by some pretty ordinary mob in the Barrens. I was about to say that as soon as I reach level 40, I'm probably gonna start look out for groups for Scarlet Monastery and Rates of Downs. Maybe so at least I can look out for it from say from level 40 to 42. And like I said, it's mainly due to a lot of the player base has at least temporarily left for the new sort of anniversary server. So to me, it doesn't matter all that much. Like I said, it has its advantages that the player base is fairly low, at least here when you're questing in world. And I'm not raiding at least yet. And if I was, I would sort of start to get in touch with some raiding guild or something like that. I won't say that I ever gonna raid as hardcore, but I haven't got a plan. My first things first, like that. And you know what? I haven't even got a level 60 yet, so I could start there for starters. After that, I'm probably gonna go dungeons, and then maybe at some point I'm gonna go like 10-man raids or something like that. But I'm not just gonna go along with anyone. I'd like to know people who I'm dealing with, so you're not gonna get griefed or something like that. But the long story short about the player base that's currently missing, and I'm seeing even David, my good buddy here, he has started out on one of the seasonal servers, and it's just fine, you know. It's a free world, he can do what he likes. I would have liked him to stay here, but you know, he can do as he likes. It's just fine. And even if he sort of gets stuck there for a while, he might get back as well. I talked to another friend of mine called Sid, or Sindri, and he said that, you know, it's nice that there's a lot of people, but many of them are really rude. Good old toxic Warcraft. So you know, and my experience here personally, one might have had other experiences, but my experience so far has been that people has been really friendly, at least like 99%. No problem there really. Oh yeah, and I changed my hearth to Grumgoal, by the way. The reason why it's still on cooldown is that I went back eventually to pick up because I realized there was actually two level 36 quests, these two. That well, the one I'm on and the one I'm probably gonna do right after. So and I still had Hearthstone at that point in Booty Bay. So yeah, I went back to get them. So it's a little back and forth through the continents as usual. Normally I sort of finish a continent and then move to the other, but one thing leads to another here. And bingo, so Zeppelin here. Nice. Just saw the shadow on me. Anyway, that was the first quest, fairly easy, and then there's another one here. I think it's these little bastards here that drop. Yeah. So these Ventrico dudes, they can drop some blue crystals. I don't know what the drop rate is, probably like 30% or something. It's not too bad, from what I recall. Yeah, so 100% so far, not too bad. I'm just gonna get a little drink here. And like I've said before, these pages, I used to have a ton of them really, but I sent it to another character of mine, and then I sent it, I don't know, at some point if you have a mail standing for 30 days, it will get deleted eventually. And that's pretty much what happens to all my, yeah, my pages. But you know what, you can buy them from the auction house, it's no big deal if you're missing out on a page or two. For people that doesn't know, they're part of the Hemet Nessingberry, he lost some pages for his book or something like that. I think you need a total of 16 different pages. And they are not like page 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an odd combination, really. I don't think some of these pages are more rare than other. I think it's very random how they drop. By the way, this is kind of interesting. It's almost like 100% drop rate so far. I'm not sure it's gonna stay that way though. It must have been changed to 100% or something. Or I'm getting really lucky. I think it was kind of annoying getting them the last time I sort of fought for them. By the way, these pools of fish, it's the buff food that I'm actually eating. So if you cook these, if you fish these, you'll get raw greater sagefish. If you cook them, it'll be sagefish delight, which gives me MP5 or mana per 5 seconds per turn, which is quite useful for Webkin, aka Balance Druid. I think they changed it for 100% drop rate, not bad though. I don't mind things being easy, but I'm not complaining if they're not. That's sort of World of Warcraft classic, I would say. Okay, not 100%. Seeing if I could get up here. No, for a drink. Just gonna sit on this stump. So this guy gave a very nice broken electro lantern. Yeah, I'm just doing the 360 to see if there's not some imminent threat creeping up on me. Just looks like it though. So just for the fun of it, I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for looking for group. I don't really need a group, it's just to see if there's any life at all in the looking for group channel. Okay, so there's some kind of stealther there. Oh, still need one more. So the last one have a little hard time dropping, apparently. Wailing Ancestor is, yeah, it's sort of a regular mob in the undead starting zone. In, what's it called? Tearsful Glades, I think the first. Bingo! Super duper. So that was 2 completed quests. Just gonna minimize this one. So I got the lead level 35 quest. And then I got a level 35 and a level 36 sort of grindy quest down by Hemednessing Varies Hunter Camp. That's where I'm going now. Shadow Mage is one of the sort of a regular mob as well in Turn Mill. They're actually Blood of Innocence or something like that. They can drop as the only mob that can drop the quest item that is given in from sort of an extension from a quest in Stonefellow Mountains, and you have to sort of talk to an NPC in Thunderbluff, stuff like that, in order to go continue that quest and get that blood. That's why I sort of know specifically about them, because I did the quest on this guy as well. Anyway, Hemednessing Varies Hunter Camp, yippee. Level 40, no thanks. Level 35, yes please. And level 36. Yeah. And now that I sort of think about it, then the level 36 quest is probably done in combination with this one down here, the Defence of Grom goal. But let's see, first things first. I can do the tigers, I guess, as they are, to my knowledge, sort of combined. Oh, well, you can always decide for yourself, but I don't, as far as I know, there's no sort of quests alongside those. And it's not these tigers, it's the young ones. Oh. I think I'm gonna dodge these guys for now. Yeah, I'm 39, so I should be able to get past some of them. The problem is if you pull by accident here, you get a lot. Like chain pull. I'm not even gonna bother with this gold thorn, I think. And I did grind plenty of those guys already for some other quests. So I think this one, yeah, one of the tigers here. Hi tiger, bye tiger, and another one there. Oh, it's a young one. Alright, so these guys, and if I want to run away, I'm probably gonna run up this way. Let's do it. So yeah, not too much excitement in the looking for group quest, so I'm gonna switch to the guild quest here. There's a bunch of alliance guys here, but I think they're after sort of the lower level tigers. Oh. Someone got aggro from that guy, I think. So from what I can see in on the map, the rest of the tigers should be over here somewhere. So one more target to do. I was sort of tempted to just use my hearth, but on the other hand it's a little stupid because Grumgoal is really close, and what I wanted to do in Grumgoal base camp is pretty much pick up this quest, the Defence of Grom, because it's pretty much done together with Last Tail Raptor, the Last Tail Raptor quest. You do pretty much two quests at the same time, right? So it would be kind of foolish not to do it. Unless one really likes to kill raptors, I mean, oh. There we go. Done that. Oh, let's see. So, as you can see, there's one of the lash tails here. And I think what would be smartest is to go out on the coastline. this way, and you know, it's not like you're gonna get surprised by a couple of mobs hiding, say, behind a cliff or a big tree or something like that. Sure, there's a few trees and stuff out here, but the only thing I really have to look out for here is these sort of level 38 elites, crocs. So I'm gonna pick up the quest that I came for, basically, and I'm probably gonna hand in this one. It's the one I brought from Dustwater Mark. That will lead up to a very nice, like I said, quest item. It's rare that you get a really nice quest item from these sort of world quests, really. It's this one from Dustwater Mark. I'm just gonna bring it. And I think this guy is doing some mumbo jumbo where he... Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have to talk to the kettle here. Okay. So I got a level 40 quests. I think I'm gonna abandon it for now. I can always pick it up now by just touching the cauldron, and I can see it up here on the map. Mark speaks, yeah. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna pick this up, the Vile Reef, level 37. 37 elite, because it's done with alongside this level 35 quest. But now that I'm here, there's a lot of quests going on right now. I think I'm gonna fly to Booty Bay and then dump the 2 quests I have just completed. Let's start out with that. Yeah. I'm just gonna double check if there's anything interesting here down here, but I don't think, not for the moment. They might lead to another, but it's probably quests that are higher than level 36. Oh, one of the guys actually here. Okay, so here the next quest he offers is a level 42. That can definitely wait. It was more the was about the... Oh, what's this about, by the way? That can wait. The quest reward. Stats, I'm interested in 6 intellect, 5 spirit, and I got 2 intellect, 8 spirit, so it's a 10 total stat. 2 stamina is nice, of course, but it's more like the intellect and spirit I'm interested in. I think I'm actually gonna change these. I'll trade 3 intellect for... I'll get 3 intellect and lose 3 spirit. Yeah, I'll take these instead. It's not an easy swap, I'd say, but I think this is a little better. Anything pretty much to enhance my mana pool. Sure, spirit is nice as well, but I'd say intellect is more important, really, now that I'm not a healer. Okay, and we got a new quest, which is a level 38. I don't really need that at the moment. I'm just gonna repair, sell some stuff here. Old gloves. That's it really. And yeah, it's tempting to just, you know, take my Hearthstone back to Gromgold base camp, but I'll save it for now, as I got a fly guy just up here, and like 1 minute flight time. So there's nothing more in Booty Bay at the moment. It's another area sort of emptied out for quests in the sort of interesting range. Yeah, so the lowest quest down here now at the moment is 37. So these are sort of, yeah, the one that I'm wearing at the moment. It's pretty much my best pot. So I'm I forgot exactly what it takes to brew them up, and the blind weeds, I got a ton of them really. I farmed them in Dustwallow Mars. No, not true. Swamp of Sorrows up here. I think it's the only place where they actually grow. So I just kept making circles here because it's a lower level area than say up here. Alrighty. So let's see. Yeah, this is the quest I need. And I'd like to buy some mana. Could it be here maybe? Yeah, bingo. There we go. Alright, so off to kill some Lashtails. And from what I recall, there's a ton of them right out in front here, but I'm like more interested in some solo pulls up here. Like there. I think they got, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they got some kind of screech that they can use if they get on low hit points or something like that. Where they will sort of attract the other raptors here. I may remember that. But as you can see here, they sort of count double now because I got 2 quests that sort of contains them. One from the Gromgold base camp and one from Hemingway's hunter camp. So yeah, it would be a little silly not doing them at the same time. Holy crap, I'm critting a lot here. Raptor hide I used for, I think, leatherworking. But I do actually have a leatherworker, a rogue. But he's like way past that area. So I'm not gonna bother with it, not for now anyway. I think I might take a little food buff here though, as I have so many of these sagefish delight. I used to fish them while waiting for dungeons, and I got an idea that until sort of people return from the anniversary servers, and I think they will, not all of them of course, but it's not like this server is completely dead, it's just a little more depopulated than usual. But like I said, everything has advantages as sort of disadvantages. And as you can see here, it's I can imagine this is way more than a pleasure leveling here than on one of the full anniversary servers. To be honest, I think it would be kind of hell. Yes, it's easy to get a dungeon, but you can hardly get a sort of a world quest going. And the problem is that people's sort of manners get really bad when, you know, it's hard to find mobs for your quest and stuff like that. They will not be acting nicely, on the contrary, they will be acting very rude. Good old me syndrome. So I actually prefer this, to be honest. I mean, it's hard to get a dungeon, but people will love you for joining their dungeon group because it's hard to get a dungeon going. And it's easy to do your quests here in the open world. Because you don't have to fight another ton of players to get your mobs or various quest items. Let's see, yeah. If I played this a little smart, I would definitely drink now. So that if I get some kind of nasty surprise, I'm not completely screwed because I'm out of mana. I don't think there's any stealthers, or are any stealthers around here anyway. But I guess I was wrong. These guys, they don't sort of squeak. They have other abilities like short stun and some kind of AoE. No, not AoE. Some kind of rend. And sometimes the damage I deal is a bit crazy with these crits. Alright, time to drink again in someone's abandoned camp here. Yeah, so I'm a little low on mobs here. I probably have to start to engage some of those down here. There's a single pull here, from what I see. Yeah, so, well, major packs here. I'm gonna pull these two guys. I can always pull this way, but I'll probably need full mana. Alright, so two more. So I think I'm gonna pull the same here. But this, to be honest, this looks like a single pull. Cool, quest completed. I'm just gonna go hand in the Defence of Grom goal. I might get another. This is a level 36. Will probably, I can imagine he'll give me a level 37 or 38 quest. Let's see. Yeah, 37. Let's see if we can get a stamina buff out of this guy. I could try. Yeah, but he's probably AFK though. Okay, well, it's not like I didn't try to get a buff here. It would have been nice with the stamina buff, especially if I'm going for these sort of... I got 2 elite quests after here. After I'm handing in the 2 Helmet Nessingberry quests. Meaning Takeover Mastery and Raptor Mastery. Ton of flowers here, I think I'm just gonna check this out. And all these flowers are pretty useful for me still. See if we can get that. Okay, so I guess the gold pawn is inside the sort of ring wall here, so I'm gonna let it be. It's not like I wanna fight 10 trolls in order to get it. Okay, Jungle Stalkers 41, no thanks. And Takeover Mastery also, so 40, 38, 37, 41. Pretty high level quests. Yeah, that can definitely wait. So what I got left here is actually 3 now that I'm thinking of it, elite quests. I got these 2 that you can see. The one I just picked up here in Stranglethorn Vale, one I picked up a long time ago in Thousand Needles. Or actually in the Shimmering Flats. And then finally, there is, in case, if one have tried it before, one would probably be aware that there are some clams. I think the Murlocs maybe have a low chance of dropping some blue pearls as well. But there's a guy in Badlands, which I will reach eventually, hopefully, if I don't die, that wants 9 blue pearls as part of a quest. So it's the only place you can get them in the game. Well, it's not true. You can actually get them on the auction house as well. They aren't bind of pickup. But being the population is fairly low now, and being that probably, if I know people right, they'll probably charge like 2 gold per pearl or something like that, then I'll rather get them myself. Like this sweet fate leaf here, where is it there? Oh, Catca's Whisker. So the pots I'm really... Oh, it's actually what I need for, as you can see, for these Elixir of Greater Intellect. It's really, really nice. 25 intellect for 1 hour. And I think 1 intellect equals 15 mana. I can test that really. Where we have 6 intellect, there should be... Do I have anything with lower intellect? Yeah, 5 intellect, that should be the same as 75 mana. So if I take off the ring, let's see how much I drop. Oh bugger, then I have to do math here. 31. Yeah, 75. There's 75 difference here. So 1 intellect is 15 mana. So meaning my pot alone here, and it's not, well, it has been quite a bit of work to get here, but now that I'm here, skill wise, it's not that hard to make these potions. I mean, oh, I should probably have stayed up there. As there are more. The Wild Steel Bloom, for instance, is made, I can make Elixir of Fortitude out of, which I probably will really, because they're pretty nice. Well, basically my problem as an OOMkin is running out of mana. So what I do is I stack, say, as you can see here on my headpiece, I always, if possible, I stack Spirit over Stamina. Where a mage will probably go, say, 16 intellect, 7 stamina on an item like that. I go Spirit instead, just pretty much like a healer would. Oh, you know what, I'm gonna buff up first here. I can do it somewhere in peace. Eat. I think I might even go this as well. So yeah, I buffed my hit points quite a bit here. And it's because I have to fight these pesky elites here. 35 elite. It's quite a bit really. So I'm gonna do it as usual with, say, roots. This is one of the ranged guys, so I don't really have to take into consideration that he wants to go and clap me or something like that. There we go. These guys use web quite a bit, by the way, so I gotta take that into consideration. So what I can do here is what I can do here is look for my next victim, preferably a solo murloc, or I can look for these clams that can contain the blue pearls. There's one down there. It's these giant clams. I'm pretty fortunate because I got this aquatic form. Otherwise it can be quite annoying, to say the least, to get sort of stuck down here when you're running out of breath from a whip or daze or whatever from a murloc. Oh. Okay, the reason why I got fatigued there is because apparently there's some deep sea area here where if you stay there for too long you'll get fatigued. Oh, and there's another one here. I'm just gonna make sure there's no murlocs around, but it doesn't look like it. There you go. So this would be quest item, and so is this. And this is garbage. So when I have pretty much my manas full again, I can sort of look for a murloc, preferably one. But right now I'm just, while I'm regenerating, I'm just looking mainly for the clams. One murloc down here. And these guys aren't exactly the same level, all of them, so I had a 35, let's see about these guys, 36. The 35 I killed pretty easily, so I can probably do a 36 as well, but I'll be in big trouble if I had to pull two at the same time. And another one here. I think I'm pretty lucky with the sort of the spawns of these guys, because sometimes I think it's the hardest part of this. And another one here. Oh, and a murloc. Hopefully just one. Okay, so there's a 35 and a 36. I'll see if I can get the 35. I'll solo. So that... And he's a hunter, so he's ranged. So that means, for starters, I'm gonna pull him like this. Then make sure I only got one mob following me. There we go. Then the plan is, when he's starting to get really low on hit points, I'm gonna root him. It won't be long. Like now. I don't know when they start fleeing, but I can imagine it's about now. Probably like 10% or something like that. And I think the scale that they got, just got another one, it's probably like 100%, I can imagine. So it takes the better part of my mana pool to get these guys down. Just gotta make sure there's nothing inside the shell. Fine. I'm pretty sure I can drink... Oh. Up here on the anchor. There we go. And then I can probably rebuff all my stuff here. That means... Yeah, I want to put this, and this, and this. So now that I'm full on, my mana pool's up again, I think I'll go for a solo kill again. Yeah. And what I need the most is actually killing these guys at the moment. So there was a 35 warrior. Just gonna fill up my mana, no reason to take that chance otherwise. So this guy I'm not dotting up because my roots will break faster then. But I have to remember that I'm not sort of breathless now. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a sneak peek over here where the sort of the tablet is. Tablet shard, it's the level 37 quest. It's probably the shiny thing down here. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm just gonna scout all the seaweed here to see if there's not any ambush. So it looks like this warrior is going down for the same quest as far as I can see. And he can pretty much do it without any issues. He is 3 levels higher than me though. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure I can do it that easily, really. I'll probably... I'm pretty scared because these guys can whip, so if I get sort of whipped down there, I'm pretty screwed. So I think... Okay. What I wanted to do, let's see, we got a hunter and a warrior. If I can pull the warrior solo, it will be really nice. So what I'm gonna do here is gonna flee, at least a little bit. Just want to make sure that I got wrong button. That I got this guy solo. And I do. So at least all I have to do now is focus on this guy. And my breath too, of course. Probably gonna take a mana pot here. So this guy will flee, yeah, really soon, meaning now. There we go. Let's see, somewhere I can drink in peace. There we go. I'll probably have to kill the other guy as well. There was a hunter down there. And then... I mean a Murloc hunter, and then I can sort of pick up the item that I want. And the main reason, by the way, that I had to use a mana pot was that I engaged the warrior there without having... Yeah, I was pretty low on mana. Alright. So, well... I think I'll take the MP5 food as well. It's running out here. So is my Rumsey Rum Light, and... Yeah. My 150 hit points, but I think I can manage without. I'm not that pressured on hit points, really. I thought it would be worth, getting slapped by these elites. But like I said, they whip, so always expect to get whipped in the worst possible time. As far as I can see, someone else has killed the hunter. That's to my benefit, because then I can just pick up this baby. So the level 37 quest is completed. Very nice. So what I'm looking for at the moment is another 5 to kill 5 Murlocs. And when I've done that, there's one down here. I'm looking for solo pulls. 35 preferably. There's one right here. Perfect. And another one right after, really. Yeah, not going anywhere, buddy. Alright, I'm going up here on the beach. Preferably not too close to the crocs. Alright, off to hunt some more Murlocs. Fully recharged here. Like I said, I'm gonna use primarily, I always use primarily, but I'm gonna use primarily Wrath, the non-damage over time spell, so that the root will last longer. If he gets closer to me, it's all mainly about going up so I can get breath at some point. There we go. And I'm just gonna make my final stand up here. When next time he breaks stealth, he's gonna be pretty low. And he's probably gonna break like almost instant. There we go. So 3 more to go. Although this may seem a little tedious and all, it's way safer to do it like this way. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry, in case I didn't show off before, I bought these on the auction house like a long time ago, maybe like 2-3 months ago. I saw them for like 4 gold or something ridiculous like that. Pretty awesome shoulders, level 40. I'm currently at nice shoulders, but it's cloth and mainly 10 intellect, 6 spirit. We're going 16 intellect, 6 spirit, not bad. And then bonus 3 stam and 5 stam. So I'm gonna go down 2 stam, but gain intellect and spirit and armor. Actually, quite a bit of armor as well. Compare that with my items. Will get another. I think it's due to Moonkin form. I'll get 360%. What does it say? While in this form, the armor contribution from items is increased by 360%. So I'm quite a tanky as a Moonkin compared to what I was before. Not that I feel like tanking an instance if I can, or anywhere else, especially when there are multiple mobs hitting on me. I don't like that very much. But I think it won't be felt as hard as it has been so far, really. I'll have a lot of extra armor for sure. Anyway, another warrior here. Just gonna look at my 6. I'm fine. Let's go. don't know why he can keep hitting me really. Seems kind of buggy. Where you at, bro? He did hit me a lot more than I expected he would, put it like that. Yeah, but he's gonna break the second he gets to me. If you make it that far with it. Oh shit. Okay, no panic. I've seen druid drown before, it wouldn't be the first time, but yeah, I wouldn't say I'd kinda I'd like it very much. Even one thing is dying to being stupid, but the thing is um, with the add-on here, um, what's it called? I quite forgot. The deathlock. Yeah, it'll be announced all over. You know that you're dying in Stranglethorn Vale due to drowning as a druid, and people go, "How the fuck can that happen? Is he AFK?" No, actually, I was just completely tied up in the fighting, and I forgot about my breath, and I actually did. So my first reaction is sort of an instinctive, you could say, is to heal yourself with a pot. And it's okay, it's not stupid or anything when I'm about to drown. But what I could do to save my pot really is just go instant into aquatic form. As I'll have underwater breathing, I don't need to breathe. But it's a good sort of showcase of that. Keep yourself topped if possible at all times with your health. Because let's say I would have been at 50% hit points after being spanked by that Murloc warrior. If I didn't heal myself or when I'm moving away from him by the healing over time spell here, my rejuvenation. Worst case scenario, say I'm at 50% hit points and then I started to drown and go like full panic mode. Not good. There's not much time to react really. 3000 mana, I think it's enough to do this guy, and he's sort of guarding my clam here as well, so that's what I'm gonna try. This guy I can pretty much dot up right away, because he's not getting close to me to cast his little javelins. So I'm just, as soon as my dots are over, I'm just gonna cast a new one. And then get myself a hot when he's almost down, and he will be really soon. I'm gonna cast the root so he don't go too far away. There you go, bro. There you go. So instant into aquatic form and as you can see, my health will then sort of auto not my health but my breath will auto fill right away. So here's a clam as well. And let's say I got surprised by a Murloc now, I know instinctively to go, say, water form, then it's no problem if I'm topped at the moment on hit points, so it's no problem that he slaps me a couple of times. If it's, say, a Murloc warrior. And I can just, you know, go aquatic form. So I won't go even if I get netted, it's no big deal, I can sort of last. And that's another part of, say, being successful and surviving as a hardcore is always the thing, worst case scenario. By the way, this is the last clam that, the pearl that I need. So, my last mission here is to get one last tail fin. Yeah, it could be this guy, it could be someone else. I'm little low on mana, I think I need around 3k, so I'm just gonna go find some sweet spot where I can drink. And then that pretty much done. Yeah, it does only say 2 elite quests, the Encrusted Tail Fins from killing the oh, don't want to get too close to 2 of those at the same time. But it's I get, yeah, I get these from killing the Murlocs, and then I had the sort of the Vile Reef where I had to pick up this thingy where, yeah, it would done as well. It was fairly easy. There were two mobs in front. I killed one and someone else killed the other. So when I came back, I could just pick up the whatever I needed. And then I got these pearls that I'll keep in my sort of quest area here until needed. When I get to Badlands, there's a quest there when I think it's some goblin that asks for these pearls. So I'm always, I'm almost at 3k mana. So I'm almost ready to engage a Murloc. I'm just gonna find some easy pickings. And you know what? Wow, now that there's a clam here, maybe I should just take it. I have a character that it's my mage at the moment that holds my quest items. So I guess someone or one of my other alts that don't have an easy time like this with the breathing might be happy to get a blue pearl, like as a present, you could say. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go for this guy. Why not? Or even better yet, maybe this guy. Where is he? There's a hunter down here. Just gonna make sure there's no one else here. Yeah, fine. Alright, let's fuck this guy up. And I'm gonna root him before he stirs up the hive. And aquatic form so I don't drown. Bingo. I think I'm just gonna hearth here, guys. Odd place to do it, true, but should be safe enough. The drowning is, by the way, is like a dot damage over time. People that haven't experienced, and it hurts a lot. It's like maybe 20% of your hit points per tick, so you got like 5 ticks before you're dead. Let's see. The Vile Reef, yeah, sure. No other quest really. So the lowest quest here, level 37. Yeah, so actually I gotta go to I gotta go to 1000 Needles to hand in this quest. I think I'm gonna do that next, just to drop this quest. And then I'm gonna take it from there. So as usual, guys, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, bye bye.